Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently taking some territory, and we'll see how much we can actually manage to get here. It's going to be very interesting for sure, but we actually do need to get into Sol Prime here and get a job put in. This needs to be really an industrial district. There we go, that'll be fine. What else do we maybe need job-wise before we really get going here? I feel like we should maybe do this like once per episode or something. It's just very laggy to do, or at the very least we should be paused while we do it, just so that we can get through it a lot quicker, because otherwise this happens and it's not great. So we're checking in on all of these locations up over here. For the time being, we're not ready to spread over here, but we'll get there. Okay, so we just finished a starbase in orbit of Camglaria, so that is out over this direction. Is this fully occupied by the Prethoryn Scourge? Let's see here. Yes, it is fully occupied. Okay, so we're going to take the 20th and the 8th Fleet, and we're going to move on in. Excellent. So this will be fine. We're just going to keep an eye on this. We're taking what territory we can. Cool. The AI is definitely going to start reacting to the Prethoryn Scourge now that that war is over. There's no doubt about that. And that autosave slows things down a little bit, for sure. Yeah, we can definitely see the Corellian Foundation is in here. We're going to get some, for sure. How's the survey going? We're still working on it. We really need to get this survey done.
Beginning attack run on enemy station.
Okay. So that's underway. And of course, we're attacking out over here in Saiban. Now, we're going to need to take over Clocty's Boon here. And that's fine. I'm guessing the bombardment requirement is why they only have the one pop. So these guys are going to head over and begin bombarding Clocty's Boon here. And we're going to need to survey this system. Okay. So we'll get that surveyed. We should also, as soon as we get a construction ship available, this one, really, should come over here and build a starbase. We want to yoink that, for sure. So we'll get that underway. And I'm actually going to produce like 4 additional construction ships. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are going to be for backfilling in stations. So that'll be fine. If we can scroll over this direction.
Construction complete.
Okay, what construction is that? Bahiram? Looks good. We're going to head into Tile then. And we'll prepare to head there. Cool. We did just finish up a technology, and as soon as the game gets caught up, we'll get rid of all of that. Looks good. And I want to keep an eye on these construction ships. So there's our construction ship in Camglaria, which is going to move in over here. Our construction ship in Bahiram, which was intended to be moving towards Tile. I selected the wrong things, I think. No, I did not.
Construction complete.
So all of these that are back at Sol, we're going to have all of these do automatic research, or automatic construction, rather. There we go. So they're all underway. We're now going to head out over to Penosta. Really weird route to take. Okay. I guess that's the route we're taking.
Debris analyzed.
Weird. Let's go ahead and reinforce our fleets with what ships we need. Soon as the game gets caught up here. There we go. Swarm Strikers are completed. So at this point, we probably want to see if we can get our frigates upgraded to Swarm Strikers or Scourge missiles. Let's see, 27.19 versus the existing 10.19. I mean, that's a solid upgrade. Not great against armor, but everything else that we do is really good against armor. So that sounds good. We'll go ahead and get that set up. And we're not going to upgrade our fleets right now. We'll get back to that. So in we go to Tile, and this is probably going to lose, right? Actually, maybe not. I don't think the Prethoryn lose this, actually. Interesting. So we're going to head in over here as soon as we can, and we want the construction ship that's not doing anything here. So that would be this one. As soon as we're done here in Tile, we're going to build our starbase. So the Colorado is up over this direction. These guys are still on their way over to Panosta, and I guess we can head in over this direction. Hang on. There is a planet out over here. Not really a planet, but a station that we can't really deal with. So for now, we can't do anything there. The Ibn Battuta doesn't have anything to do over this way right now. We can have it come over here and start a survey. That sounds good. Cool. So we've got this construction ship up over here. We're waiting on that survey. I want to check in over this direction. We're still not done surveying here, and that is because of the world here. So there's not much we can do until this pop dies. So that is what it is. Okay. Well, we're just going to grab what territory we can. So we will win this fairly easily, of course. No problem whatsoever here. Once we get in range, this thing will just die incredibly quickly. We are quite short range with this setup. So that's fine. Cool. So now we, of course, need to pop out here and start to work on a starbase here. There we go. And these guys can move back to Olam and prepare to head out this direction. The Ganges is up over here, and it's going to want to construct here, but we need to finish surveying and, of course, eliminate this planet. Cool. We're constructing here. And our survey here is currently complete. At least until such a time as we get Tech's lesson dealt with, right? That is the primary consideration there. I did want to check, though. Cannot land armies on an uninhabitable planet. Okay, I just wanted to check in on that. Sounds good. So the Corellians are up over here. That's fine for the time being. We are constructing the Panosta starbase over here. We've definitely gotten ourselves some territory out of this. So far, so good. We're not really messing with them in Terrabellum. So for now, that's fine. A toxic terraforming candidate has been discovered up over here. Okay, that sounds good.
System survey complete.
Cool. So we just finished up a survey somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. Up over here. Okay. What are you doing? Why were you selected? Okay, there we go. Let's just do that for now. Cool.
Construction complete.
So this starbase will finish up eventually. And we just need to keep slowly moving here. These planets are going to be a little bit awkward for us, no doubt about that. But we'll keep an eye on it.
Construction complete. Construction
Okay,
complete.
so we're done in Tile, and this guy will head down over here next. We need to get this surveyed.
Incoming
And there's actually a
transmission.
Prethoryn Scourge planet here. So we need to head over there. We definitely decline this. Cool. Okay, do the Prethoryn win this? They do. So that looks good. The AI is definitely struggling to handle the Prethoryn Scourge, and a big part of the reason for that is because they took a big hit. They lost a lot of territory to the Prethoryn Scourge. And that was deliberate on our part. So, when are we going to take out Tech's lesson? Do we have to hit the devastation to 100%? Is that how this works? I'm not sure. We'll find out. So if we come down over here, this devastation is currently 46%. Are these all on indiscriminate? They are not. So we will set them over to indiscriminate. There's 2 of them on indiscriminate anyway. The last one is also on indiscriminate. Cool. So that's looking good. We are bogged down in a number of locations right now bombarding planets. Yeah, we can't go up in there. We're going to grab Panosta soon enough. And I want these guys ready to jump. They are ready. So we're going to head on over here, and we're going to jump into Philomere and grab additional territory there. Beautiful. If I can scroll over this direction. We're going to need to survey here. But this is a world, so we're not in a huge rush there. Cool. So this is at 81% devastation right now. I'm assuming this is going to turn into a tomb world once there's no longer any pops remaining. What is this battle? That is in Parabola? Out over here. Yeah, Philomere. That's fine. So we're going to head over to Philomere and build a starbase there via Tau Ceti, apparently. Okay, very awkward. But we're going to need to head up to Tau Ceti and start bombarding here. So we're going to be bogged down there for a bit. But that's fine. Completely and totally fine. No problems here for the moment. And I guess we're already building a mining station here. Yeah, it's these bombardments that we're going to be bogged down with. That's for sure going to be the thing. So we're taking some territory for sure. And the Prethoryn are still doing their thing.
Battle
at least in some locations. What is this battle? Ah, they're up in Tau Ceti. We should easily win this. Very easily. We are, of course, itemized purely against them. We'll take a couple of losses here and there, but it shouldn't be too bad. And yeah, look at them just plummet. There's very little that they can do against us. Perfect. So we are, of course, heading on over this direction. We're going to need to restore our ships, and we'll definitely do so. Cool. Let's check in on our bombardment here.
Complete.
64%. Okay. Our bombardment up over here. If I can get in there on that month tick. There we go. So we're now at 95% devastation here. Will not kill the last 11 pops. Okay. I'm wondering if there's a special technique for this, a special mechanic. So let's go into the situation log. Okay. I don't see one there. We'll see if 100% devastation is what we need. Looks like it. Okay, so now we need to survey this. No, I don't want you to follow the third fleet. I want you to survey Tech's lesson. Get in there. Beautiful. So now we know that we're going to need to survey them. Any moment now. Only 50%. Oof. Well, these guys can definitely head out. They can head up this direction-ish. Because we have this free. So we can head on over like so. One of these is supposed to be on auto-construct. There we go. 91% done.
System survey
and there we
complete.
go. We found a terraforming candidate. And at this point, if I... Oh, we have 2 selected here. Stop it. I just want 1. There we go. Build that starbase. Cool. So we're going to head up over to Puo. And there's no world here, so we're going to be fine. I want to check in on our other bombardments. So, how are we doing over this direction? We're getting close. How are we doing in Tau Ceti? We're nowhere near at this point. Okay. And up over this direction in Saiban? We've got a ways to go. Sounds good. Slow and steady is how we're doing this. Absolutely. So our construction ship here that isn't doing something, I want to grab it and head up to Puo. There we go. And we're not going to go into Oshimir yet. Let's go ahead and reinforce our fleets where we need it. And yeah, that bombardment is going to be a while. This one's getting quite close at this point. We're at 83%. We know that we're going to need a science ship right there, right? So we're going to come on over. I don't think we can pre-survey it. but we're just going to start moving over here anyway. We are currently surveying it, but I think it's not going to properly survey, is my guess. So we'll let that do its thing.
System survey complete.
Yeah, it just immediately goes back to unsurveyed. So we need to destroy this biosphere, for sure. Okay, so we're definitely making some progress out over here. Looks good. I want these guys ready to jump over here.
Complete.
A protection racket? Rude.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we've got all of this underway nicely. This guy is on automatic construction, so he should be doing something. There we go. We're going to finish up this bombardment very shortly. We're at 93% right now. So that's very, very close. Up in Saiban, we have a ways to go. We're at 45.
Complete.
And over here in Tau Ceti, we're at 35. Sure. Okay. That'll take time. Our next move is definitely to attack Oshamir. And that should be nice and quick. Boy, that was laggy on that munstick. No doubt about that one. We may as well... Well, not even automatic construction. We may as well just build these mining and research stations here. And this is a barren world. Well, we can start that terraforming. Why not? That'll be fun.
Complete.
Okay, so we're done constructing up over here. We'll head into Oshamir. And we're going to prepare for that. I also want to be down over here. Okay, this is done. Go ahead and survey. We actually need to do it like that for some reason. But there we go. We're surveying this, and then we will construct here. Terrabellum, I don't think we're going to get, unfortunately, unless... we might be able to, actually. These are both Prethoryn worlds here. Yeah, we can get this. And so we shall, once we're ready. Okay. So as soon as we're done with this survey, we're going to build a starbase here. 74%.
System survey complete.
Fantastic. Anytime you want to pause, game. There we go. Sheesh. Okay, so now we're going to head up to Terrabellum, and we are going to start bombarding Nadex. Cool. We can now go ahead and activate the Surveyor. Consider it done. And as far as things up over this way goes, we go grab Oshamir, but we're actually lacking the influence. And this is the reason why we're not trying to move super quickly, right? We knew that we would run out of influence. We could, in theory, boost up our influence gain via... Stellaris? You okay? It was just looking at our claims, apparently. So, we know that we can boost up our influence if we go in here and we were to ditch something in here. Like, perhaps... Well, something. And we would go for a will to power, right? So, that would be a way to do that. I don't think it's a great way to do it, but it's a possible way. So these guys need to start heading out over this way and prepare to go to Sinistra. The Colorado is out over here, and it may as well build mining and research stations here, I think. It's going to be a while before we can take over this mega shipyard location. So that seems okay. As far as Saiban, how's that going? 54% on that devastation. Okay. So we've got some work to do there. No doubt about that. We need these science ships to be ready to survey, so we may as well actually come out here and survey this system right now.
Construction complete.
And is this system otherwise surveyed? Yes. Yes, it is. Cool. So that's reasonably fine for now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
We're going to need a lot more influence. There's no doubt about that. We could actually run negative on our Unity for a while here. I think that's reasonably okay. Okay, I'm noticing this Prethoryn Scourge fleet here. For the moment, I'm not too concerned about that. I think it's okay. How are we doing down here? 73%. Looks good. Any moment now, game. There we go. Cool. I want to check in on this status. 57%. Noted. So it's going to be a slow process of converting this from Prethoryn to our own, right? No doubt about that. But that's fine. This is giving us a very, very solid boost here. We just finished up down here. Looks good. We may as well... Actually, we apparently can't build the mining station. We're going to head up to Terabellum then. Actually, I'm going to put you on automatic construction. We seem to be doing reasonably fine on that front. Cool. Prethoryn Scourge is fighting down over here. Looks good. They should win that. We win in Oshamir, or rather, we get the location in Oshamir. And for now, I'm going to put this on automatic construction as well. Most of our ships right now are... Actually, yeah, this guy's going to be done soon enough. We're going to hit the Sinistra. And that'll be fine. Most of our ships are currently bombarding. Which takes a while. No doubt about that. Are they going to win this? The Prethoryn Scourge should win this, yeah. Cool. So we like that. That's good. Checking out over here on the status of Tau Ceti. It's almost done. 80%. So that'll take some time. Any moment you want to get caught up, Stellaris. There we go. Cool. Checking in on Cyban. Cyban is actually done. So we need to immediately build our starbase here. Hostile fleets are present in the system. I beg to differ. These are not hostile. I think it's more upset that we don't have the Unity than anything. We're lacking 13 Unity here, and fair enough. We definitely do need the Unity. So we're going to head out over this direction. And this is why we were banking Unity for such a long time. And trying not to spend it as much. I knew we would just tear through that Unity. Lacking one Unity at this point. Not Unity, influence. That's the term I'm looking for. Fantastic. So we'll just need to wait for this month tick, and then we'll grab Cyban.
Construction complete.
Hostile fleets are present in the system. They're not, though. These aren't hostile. They're neutral fleets. Ah. This world is not dealt with. I'm dumb. I'm very, very dumb. Okay. It's not a hostile fleet. It's a world. We didn't finish this bombardment. My own fault. Complete. I should have realized that. Okay. So we're in Sinistra right now. We can head on down there and build a starbase with the influence that we got. And at this point, we can go build our mining and research stations in Puo. That'll be fine. How's our bombardment in Terabellum going? Nadex is almost done. Beautiful. We're going to finish that up. We're at 92%. And then we'll need to continue pushing in. How are things going in Tau Ceti? It is actually done here. And get the system fully surveyed. Apparently, we did not have it surveyed yet. We need to move in our construction ship to Tau Ceti, but we're going to be short on influence, for sure. Which is one of the reasons why we want to move slowly. Very deliberate here. That is our goal. Just moving incredibly deliberately. So, we need 34. We're gaining 11.5 per month. Noted. How's this surveying going? Okay. Just the one location left to survey. We don't have enough influence to grab this yet anyway, so we have to wait. 2 more month ticks. So this isn't a big deal. These guys moved into Hoof, finally. So we're going to need to deal with that. Let's pull this fleet over. They'll arrive there very quickly, and we'll deal with that with no real problem. I want to check over here. Yep, these are Prethoryn now. Or no, these are Azantian. Never mind. Okay, so we're going to eliminate these forces. No problem. Fantastic. We also should have finished our survey over here in Tau Ceti. Yes, we do need a little bit more for our starbase. 1 more month tick. Noted.
Construction
Okay,
complete.
so these guys are going to... we'll keep an eye on what these guys do. For the moment, we'll sit here. I think it's fine. We were bombarding in Terabellum. We'll head back there once we know what this fleet is planning to do. But I did want to get this starbase going. There we go. And what's going on with this fleet? What's your plan? The Prethoryn Scourge moves very slowly. Where are you going? I'm guessing they're going back this way. Yes. So at this point, we are going to come on back over to Terabellum. And we are going to begin bombardment at Zazib Crack. Cool. But it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue taking territory. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, and Lohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Unisol, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.